What is up, everybody? Welcome to a Sunday morning edition of The Squeeze. I am Tyler Conium. Not a good day yesterday. 0-3, down 3 units. It sucks because we had the teaser parlay of Minnesota plus 7.5, Baltimore 7.5, and Buffalo minus 1.5. Of course, 33-0 or 30-0 in the Indianapolis game, and they come back and not only win, they cover, and then Baltimore lays an egg against Cleveland, scores 3 points. We lose that even though Buffalo did hit, so that was a bummer. We also had the Ravens plus 3, and then the Pelicans lost to the Phoenix Suns. So on the week, we go from being up to down, 12, 14, and 1, down 1.79 units. So we're going to try to win that back today. I've got 3 bets in 3 different sports. Currently watching Argentina and France. It's 1-0 Argentina, so that's going to be exciting. Don't have a bet on that for you. But we are going to get it started today in the, I guess we'll call it the National Football League, but it's a parlay. So we're going to start with a 3-leg parlay, which I know is never the smartest thing to do, and it's a minus 151 parlay too. So we're paying in the juice. We're laying 1.5 units, but I am confident in this. We're starting with the Chiefs at the Texans, and we're going to take the Kansas City Chiefs on the money line. They're 10-3. Houston's 1-11, the worst team in the NFL, and they're 0-5 at home. So there's not too much analysis to get into with these 3 picks, and that's why the odds are the way they are. So we're taking the Kansas City Chiefs on the road at Houston. Don't care about the spread. I just want the money line. Leg 2, we're going to take the best team in the NFL, the 12-1 Philadelphia Eagles, who are visiting the 3-10 Chicago Bears. We're taking the Philadelphia Eagles on the money line, okay? They're 6-0 on the road this season, so we're going to do that. And then the last leg is we're going to take the Boston Celtics, who are at home against the Orlando Magic, on the money line as well. So 3 money line plays. The reason I really like this Boston one is they just lost to Orlando last time out. They lost 117-109. They've lost 3 of their last 4. They beat the Lakers in overtime, but they lost to the Clippers and the Warriors before that. Boston needs to get it going. I think this is a perfect spot to turn it around. It's a Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern tip-off at home against Orlando, the team that they just lost to. So I really like that there. So we've got the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Celtics, all on the money line, minus 151. That is at DraftKings. Moving to the National Basketball Association, the Toronto Raptors are at home today for a big 6 p.m. tip-off against the Golden State Warriors. I feel really bad. I'm a Raptors fan, obviously. I'm wearing the Raptors 905 hat and the Toronto Huskies sweater. The dynamic pricing, this is a topic for a whole other video, a whole other day. The Warriors and the Lakers both in Tier 1 pricing for Raptors games, which means the most expensive tickets of the year. Lakers were just in town. No Anthony Davis, no LeBron James, who sat out with rest. Today, you're not going to see Steph Curry. You're probably going to see Klay Thompson. You're not going to see Andrew Wiggins. So this is probably a Christmas present for a lot of people. A huge game, a 2019 NBA Finals rematch. You know, you still have quite a few guys left on either side. Van Fleet, Siakam, OG, Curry, Thompson, Draymond. But no Curry tonight. He's out with an injury. But I do like the Raptors to get this one on the spread, which is minus 5.5. Raptors have been struggling. They've lost 4 straight matchups, including a really bad game they played against Brooklyn. I thought they should have had that game. They kind of blew it in the fourth quarter there. They also lost to Sacramento and then back-to-back games at Orlando, so they really need to turn it around. They're still 14-15 ATS on this season. Golden State is 13-17. Golden State's brutal on the road at 2-14. Toronto's been much better at home. They're 10-5, and the spread at only being minus 5.5, I do quite like. Gary Trent is questionable for today. We're not going to see OG. We're not going to see Porter, and we're not going to see Precious Achiuwa, which I think is fine. Klay Thompson is probable. Draymond Green is probable, but no Curry, no Iguodala, and no Andrew Wiggins. So I like the Raptors to take this one on the spread. Last time these two teams played was December of last year, actually 1 year ago today, and it was a 119-100 win for Toronto. Previous to that, Golden State beat Toronto 119-104. So they split the season series last year, and I think Toronto is going to finally right the ship. It's a Sunday game at home where they're usually very good. I like them to take this by minus 5.5. And our last game, we're going to go to the NHL. This is going to be a great, great hockey game. So if football's not going so well or whatnot, you can switch to this. Pittsburgh at Carolina. It's a 5 p.m. puck drop. We've got the 18-8 Pittsburgh Penguins on the road against the 18-6-6 Carolina Hurricanes. Pittsburgh is 9-5-2 on the road. Carolina is 7-3-1 at home. The caveat here is that Carolina played last night. It was a 5-4 shootout win against Dallas. So they might have some tired legs. The Pittsburgh Penguins have not played since December the 15th, so they are well rested coming into this hockey game. ATS Carolina's only 12-18, Pittsburgh 14-16. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh Penguins on the money line. It's plus 105 on the money line. This is at BetVictor. This is a great spot that if you're watching this game, if Pittsburgh goes up by a goal, maybe two, you can kind of hop on Carolina and kind of, try to play both sides of it here and try to come out with a win regardless. So I really like the Pittsburgh Penguins on the road to get the Carolina Hurricanes coming off a back-to-back. So let's just run down this card one more time. Great day of sports today. Really, really excited for today, even though my fantasy football team has crapped the bed against my wife in the first round of the playoffs, and it's going to be a tough hill to climb there. She has Kittle and Waddle, so has not gone well for me so far. But we've got the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Celtics all on the money line for a 3-leg parlay, minus 151 at DraftKings, laying the juice 1.5 units. I like the Toronto Raptors to cover the spread, minus 5.5. That's minus 110 at DraftKings. Just going to go with 1 unit bet. And our last one is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, Argentina's up 2-0. Pittsburgh Penguins on the money line, plus 105 at Carolina. Feel free to fade or follow. You might want to fade based on my score yesterday, but I'm really trying to get back to even. I really like this card today. And as always, let's talk sports on a Sunday.